Hello my beautiful flowers and welcome to today's video. In this video we are going to be doing our weekly check-in and this is for the third week of October. So stick around and let's see how I did on my expenses this week. Alright, as usual, in front of me I have my expenses tracker for the week. I'm actually doing this a day early because I will not have time tomorrow to kind of close out this week's expenses. So I'm just hoping that tomorrow, the 21st, is a no-spend day for me. So let's go ahead and get started with my weekly allowance. We were very tight on our budget this week and we only had $150 to spend. And I am pretty sure I went over because my husband got gas and I was not expecting him to get gas. So let's quickly total up all of these weekly expenses to see how much we spent. All right, so it looks like we did go over budget. Our total weekly allowance spending was $181.13. So we went over budget by $31.13. Honestly, I kind of expected a lot worse because $150 is not very much for us for the week for groceries, gas, just regular spending, eating out. So I was being super restrictive this past week, so now I know that 150 just will not cut it no matter how restrictive we need to be. So I probably will not do less than 200 from now on. So this is why I do this tracking of my expenses so I can see, you know, maybe what is working and what isn't working, and clearly giving myself $150 did not work. So thankfully I have a little bit of a buffer in my account, so I'm not going to pull from any of my sinking funds. I'm just going to let my buffer take care of that $31.13. All right, so we're going to go ahead and move on to our sinking fund spending, and I'm actually going to turn my iPad this way so we can get a better view. So this part of the video, I'm going to be going into each of my sinking funds and taking out the cash, or in my case, I use prop money, for all of my bills. So I really probably won't need my calculator for this part, unless I don't have the right kind of bills. So let's jump right in. First, we had our phone bill pull for $140. I think I have this, or at least something pretty close to this. So let's see, I have 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 130. I actually had 135, and it was for 140, so I'm just gonna pull the 135, and that should be okay. So set that up there, and my phone envelope is empty. I wish that this pulled at the end of the month and not in the middle of the month. It's just kind of always messes me up, but I suppose I can't really help that. So all right, so there's our phone bill taken care of, and then we are going to go and move on to clothing, which is in my lower priority binder. My husband and I were at an outlet mall. We saw a really good deal on some socks, so we got him some socks. So I need to pull, where's my clothing? $12.58. I'm gonna see if I can round up to 13, or maybe I'll round down to 12. I'm not sure what I've got here. Okay, I'm gonna take this 20, and if I round up to 13, that'd mean I need $7 back. So 5, 6, 7, and then I'm going to tack that on here, and my money is all messed up. Oh my gosh. I really like to keep it organized, so I'm going to do that. Okay, so we have pulled the $12.58 for the socks, or in my case, I pulled 13. All right. Moving on to gifts is also in this binder. I bought my husband his birthday gift and he watches these videos, so I'm not gonna say what it is. But
It was $128. So that should probably give him a clue as to what it is. There's 120. I'm actually gonna pull these two tens instead. So 125. Oh, it's 128. Darn it. Okay. So I have 140 here. So that would mean, so I have 140 and I had 128, so 29, 30, and 40. And I'm just gonna not consolidate the bills. Maybe I'll do a bill swapping video. All right, so I took out the 128 for his birthday gift. That is coming up here at the very beginning of November. All right, and then my husband, he spent a little bit out of his sinking fund. He spent twice out of his sinking fund. He bought himself a nice new knife at the outlet mall that we went to. And then also he got a Halloween mask. So $44 for the knife and $32.09 for the mask. So $76.09. I'll probably just be kind and round down for him. So let's see if I can get close to 76. 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76. And he still has a little bit left over. All right, I'm gonna double check. 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76. Perfect. And I'll organize all that cash later that I'm tossing up there. And this, perfect. Next we have our fun category. And guys, if you've been watching my last couple of videos, I have been needing to update this envelope, my rent and debt envelope. I finally did it. I sat down, I took the time to do it. So fun, we did $26.02 for a date night. This was, I already pulled the money for our movie tickets last check-in, but we actually went this past weekend. And then the $26.02 is for all of our snacks. So I've got a 30 here. So that would mean I need $4 back to make it the 26. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, miscellaneous was $32.18, but $5 of that needs to come from health. I just ran out of space on my sinking fund spending. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull 5 from health, and then what is 32 minus 5? This is something I should be able to do in my head. $27. So $27 from miscellaneous, which I think I have moved to here. Yes, I have. Let's see if I even have 32. I have 35. Perfect. So that means I will get $3 back. So we're only left with 3 in miscellaneous. All right. And I believe our last category is subscriptions. Surprisingly, pretty much all of my subscriptions that I have pull the same exact week. So that's kind of nice. So I have my Amazon Prime, I have my Spotify, and then you guys, I don't know how many of you watch TikTok, but I subscribed, well, yeah, I started following the Fitness Marshal. He's so funny. He does like dance workouts. And I decided to go ahead and subscribe to his YouTube, like pay for the subscription. I don't know if that's like a membership or what it's called, but I'm so excited to get started. I'm gonna be doing my first workout tonight. If any of you guys have heard of the Fitness Marshal, comment down below. Let me know what you think of him. I think he's really funny and I think it'll make exercising really fun. So I'm excited because I've never thought exercising was fun. So hopefully it'll go well. Hopefully I can stick to it, especially since I'm paying for it. Hopefully that'll make me want to continue to do it. So all of my subs together were $40. So I have a 50 here and I'm gonna go ahead and give myself back a 10. So I have about 26 bucks left for subscriptions. All right, I have pulled all I need to from my sinking funds.
So now we're gonna get my trusty calculator out and we're gonna see how much sinking fund spending I did for this week. And then if you're interested in knowing how, since I have prop money, how all of this plays out, I keep my sinking funds in my savings account. So I need to total up my total sinking fund spending so I can reimburse my checking account. So I take this total and I just transfer the money back over from my savings into my checking account so I can reimburse myself for all of this spending that I did. All right, so our total sinking fund spending was $454.88. And the actual amount that I will be pulling over from my savings to my checking does not include my bills. So for that, that's my phone and my subscriptions. Those I keep in my checking account. So I'm gonna go ahead and deduct my phone bill and my subscriptions. So I'm just gonna write a little note over on this. I don't even really have that much space, but I'm gonna write that I need to transfer $274.88 over from my savings to my checking, because that's the amount that I actually have of sinking funds. Because my phone technically is a sinking fund, sort of, but it's mostly like a bill, and same with subscriptions. So let's go ahead and total our weekly expenses. So we had $181.13 from my weekly allowance and $454.88 from sinking funds and bills. So our total weekly spending was $586.01. And this number astonishes me because I feel like I don't spend that much throughout the week. And then I get to these check-ins and I'm just like, how did I spend this much money? Holy moly, like, gosh. All right, so here is my total breakdown for you guys to see. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot to show off my cool Halloween nails. Here they are up close. I'm not the best hand model, so I apologize. These are just really simple press-ons from Shein. So getting me in the holiday spirit, the Halloween spirit. But I digress. I got off topic there. So here's my weekly check-in for the 3rd week of October. Please, if I made any mistakes, let me know down below in the comments. It's very likely that I did. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. What the heck are you waiting for? And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.